everybody, welcome back to GRIF-FINds. So today we are back out detecting on Derbyshire land. However, today we are on a new field that I've never ever been detected on before. This is the field I've been waiting for months and months to be cut, and it finally has been cut. As you can hear, maybe, I don't know, road noise. That road is actually the Roman road. There's a lot of Roman history around here, as well as a settlement not too far away. A couple of fields over, Mum found a silver Roman denarius, with a few other grots that we found, and super excited. It's a massive field, but today comes with a little twist. Today I'm going to be using the Deus 2, and we're going to do a bit of a competition. Tomorrow I'm going to come back and I'm going to use the Manticore. Whichever one gets the most and the best finds on that day will be the winner. That's it. The competition between the Deus 2 on this new stubble and the Manticore on this new stubble. Let's see who wins, shall we? Right, further ado, let's get stuck in, because I can't wait no longer. So far, this field is quite quiet, and I've walked all the way from there to where I am now, and I found just quite a lot of rubbish, but not much else. I'm going to turn down the volume a little bit. This is my first decent signal. So 45, 43. Always dig the low numbers on the Deus 2, because that could be a hammered or a cut half, or even Romans I've had on the Deus. But it sounds quite short and small, so let's give it a dig, shall we? So personally, I always use the strap on the Deus 2. I know a few other people don't. The reason why I do it is because I think it helps your swing, and so you don't get a bad arm when you swing too much. For example, when you're going out for quite a long time. 45. I'll twist you around and let's have a look for it. It's that, whatever that is. It's got a goldish patina on it. Hey, first decent find, an unknown artifact. Let's hope there's some more of these, that we can wonder what they're going to be. First find of the day is, if we can find it, a button. Tombat button, rang up in the 70s, 74. Yeah, love to see it. All right, so I've got a lovely signal just here. 84. Now I'm quite a way off the surface of the ground. So let's just kick this stubble over. So it's pretty much on the surface. Maybe a slight little dig. Come up. Hopefully it's a coin. It's out, it's in a plug. Let's have a look what it's going to be, and hopefully it's not lead. Ooh, there it is. Coin or a button? It's going to be a button, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's a button. Another one. I've had two today. Don't know what type it is. It looks quite blank. There's nothing on it. Just a button. Good though. It looks old. Looks an older button. Older than the 4-hole button we found earlier. This is the sort of thing that we want. Got a nice signal here. That's where the button was. It's in the 70s. Oh, I see it. Another button. Another button, I think. This is part of a jeans one. It's got a bit of a weird stud at the back. It's a tombat button or something kind of like that. We lost its shininess. Sort of see the coppery sort of brownish tinge coming up. And it may have had some detail on it, not too sure at this point. But lovely. A bit of a button hotspot this is, which is always a nice sign. Right on the surface, literally right next to these buttons, I found another button. If I can just find where it was. There it is. This is another 70. I do think it is a button. It's a little one though. It's one of those ones which are really small but give off massive signals. Right on the surface, as you can see. Just a tiny button, no detail, and off we trot. Alright, so I'm just sat here taking time off, 'cause it's quite hot at the moment. Even though it said it'll be quite cloudy but warm today, it's really, really sunny and hot. Although not as hot as Spain. I was sat there and I was just, ooh, what's that? I saw the edge of this bottle and I pulled it out. I'm like, ooh, this looks quite old. I turn it over and it says TP Wood and Co. And then it has somewhat like a something on it. It might be able to sit better in the sun. And then it says Chesterfield and something else I can't see, but it's a full bottle. That's really cool. I've always wanted to find one of these. I'm trying to clean that up and put it in like a display cabinet. Awesome. That is really, really cool. Wow. I don't even know how old this is, but it looks old. Awesome. Right, let's crack on. Onto the finds, the metal finds, not the bottles. Could this be my first coin? It's there. Come on, please. Looking hopeful. It is. Yippee-doo. 85 on the Deus 2. Switched to using the what do they call it? It will come to me in a minute. Anyway, it's it must be a halfpenny. Yeah, George III, maybe early George III or below. Cool. First one of the day. Let's go. Where's the silvers now? I think I got myself either a button or a coin. It was 70s, mid 80s. It's too hot. I've got my jacket on, but when I take my jacket off, I feel like I'm gonna get burnt. So I'm not gonna take it off, but I'm roasting. But anyway, we've got a coin, mid 80s. Let's pop it out and see what we got. Here's a coin. I don't think it's a 1 pence piece because they would be ringing up like a truck. So let's give it the old wipe. We got anything on there? Can we see? I'll give it a clean up and I'll come back to you. That's what I'm going to do. I'll have to do a size comparison because I'm not too sure what it is. It could be in a couple of things. Sixpence, old coin, no idea. I think it may be a sixpence, a nickel sixpence. That's my guess at the moment. But I am not too sure. It is day 2 and we are back out again on this lovely stubble. I'm using the Manticore today. And you know what, I'm really excited because yesterday we found a coin that when I got home, I realised it was actually a King William and Mary on it because his little necktie was different to the Georges 1, 2 and 3. So that's really cool because that's about 1680 something to 1694. And that's really close to being hammered. It's really old. It's a good 400, 300 years old, and that's amazing. So, but we didn't find too many finds yesterday with the Deus 2, so I'm wondering whether the Manticore can pull this off. It's very exciting because the land looks really old. Right, let's get stuck in. I'm thinking of going really far over there today, trying to find a hot spot. So I've just gone and walked through the field down here, and I've got myself should we just retest this, move my bag and stuff like that. The Manticore, what setting am I on? I think I changed it a couple of settings ago. So I'm actually on the all-terrain trash reject, trying this program out at the moment. And I've upped my sensitivity to 26 because it's quite quiet in this field, which I noticed using the Deus 2 yesterday. So there's a 60 just there. It was a 40-50. Put it down, let's have a look at it. I think it's this here. It might be a buckle. It is. This is cool, isn't it? Start off the day with a buckly banger. And it looks like an older one. It's a D buckle. Very D-ish. But it's a buckle We found one yesterday, or part of one yesterday. So there we are, we're already winning on the buckles. But nice, starting off the day with a buckle banger. On to the next. 39, sticking at 39. That's quite a nice sounding signal. Let's give it a dig. It's a button. Straight off the bat with another button. Alright, so I found something that actually is really cool and can be pretty old. It's just there, look, and it was a 40s. And can you guess what this is going to be yet? It's actually a shard of a crotal bell. You see right next to the road, you can hear it right around there. Very top of the hill. And I think once I've gone down there, I'm going to work a little bit across here, and then I'm going to go down there. But there we are, crotal bell. Not any detail I can see so far, but it's always a nice face to see. Especially in fields that are quite quiet, because then you know there's something here. Okie dokie, so unfortunately there was no sound on this video, even though we found a coin. And yes, my first coin of the day. Woohoo! It is a King George V 1 penny, minted in 1930. It's got some lovely green patina on. And it's in nice condition too. It's rang up like a truck with the Manticore. It was bouncing around mid-50s, and it was pretty much a screamer because it was right on the surface, pretty much. And I've said, finding a coin in this field is great because it's such a quiet field, and that made me really chuffed and over the moon. So, what's the next find going to be? Next find is rang up at 18, and it's either a spoon or a fork or a knife handle even. Maybe not a knife, but spoon or fork. Would have had some silver plating, as you can see there's a few marks on there. Very nice. Right, off we trot. I've got a lovely signal here. Listen to this one. High 60s. Right, let's get the pinpointer in and see what we got. Oh, there it is. And it's a button. Button. Rings up lovely, these do. And then some have got really nice gold gilt on, like this one would have had, which gives you a bit of a heart attack because you think you might have found gold. But no, just a Bretoni button. Have a listen to this one. It was an 80, but it's dropped down to a 70. Come on, be a bit something nice. Ooh, coin. Or button. What are we thinking, guys? What are we thinking? Right near our bag as well. Which is great. Can see someone head on that, maybe. Yeah. Nice though. Coinage. 2 coins, so we're beating the Deus 2 on coins today. So this could be just a guess, or a really wild theory, but I found this piece of lead. Rang up 20s, however, look at the tip of it, it's somewhat pointed, the one on the left here. The sun's getting in my way. If you have a look closely, you can see how pointed it is. Flat one side, flat the other, pointed, writing. Right, and maybe, I'm not too sure, could be a stylus. What do you guys think? Yeah, it's just baby. It's just that looks really way too pointed to be. I don't know. What's up to you guys? What do you think? Stylus or no stylus? Put it in the comments down below. I'm going to go with stylus because I'm hoping there's going to be, because that could be Roman. So, we're on the ball. We're on the ball. Another button on our hands. Pop it open. Pop it open with one hand. It's not as easy as it sounds. Ugh. No detail, sadly. Oh, the sun is absolutely burning my neck. There you are, nice. Tinsy wincy button. Right, off we trot. I think there's another signal there, but it might not be a nice one, so we'll see. We'll see. I can't believe, right, I had such a big heart attack just now I saw that and I thought, oh my gosh, this could be a, you know what I mean? This could be like a silver Roman or something like that. I looked closer, but it says like, I don't know. And I thought it was like a Saxon or Roman or something like that, because of how small it was, and it has like somewhat of like a weird lettering on it. Then I took a closer look, and it's like, I don't even know what it is. Maybe a Banksy or something. It's definitely lead, and it says cobber class close, something like that. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I've had honestly the biggest heart attack just then. But that's still a really cool find, and I'll take that. Come on, imagine if there is something like that in this field. Oh, that'd be great. Let's go and find it. Optimism around. Turn the optimism around. Yeah, let's go and find it. Whatever there is. But that's a really, really cool find. I'll stick some pictures up now, but all cleaned up. Nice. Right, so look how deep that was. That's super deep. Manticore picked that up. Really, really deep. It wasn't a 36 though. And it's this horse brass, I think. It's pretty big, isn't it? Still picked it up at really, really deep down there. Don't think it has any markings on. Let's give it a little bit of a rub. No markings as far as I can see. I'm joined by another detectorist in this field, which is really cool. Yeah, cool find. Right, let's crack on. Nice. I've actually got a really nice find here. I think this may be a bag seal. DV on it. Flip over. Yeah, it is. Flip it over and it's got this like, so it says DV again on it. It might say DV again on it, I'm not too sure. So that says DV, and that's got like a weird dotty thing on it, and a V on it. Very cool, very nice. Right, off we trot. That's a nice find. Pictures. And I've got myself another buckle. It's quite a big one. Rang up like Billio on the Manticore. Nice. And that's my day done. Now we're going to film a little bit of an outro roundup thing back at home to show you exactly what the Manticore found, contrasting what the Deus 2 found. And I must say, I already know who the winner is today, or for both days. Manticore has just absolutely just gone boom, and has just made this field come alive. I said yesterday that the field was extremely quiet, and it is. However, today with the Manticore, it's just gone boom, and the signal's popping up everywhere. Don't know why. Maybe I've rocked up my sensitivity because it's such a quiet field. I've rocked it up to like 29, 30, and I don't get much feedback. But I know it's definitely going deeper. But the Manticore at the moment, I'm telling you, it's really, really good. The sensitivity on a quiet field, you can increase that, gives you more depth, and could help with targets identifications for that. But the Deus 2 doesn't do very well in stubble, as far as I know. My stem is quite wobbly, don't know why, it just is. And when you're swinging it across stubble, it feels not as, what's the word, protected, I guess. It feels like it might break or fall off a bit too much. Where the Manticore, however, it's got quite a tough, hard stem, where I know confidently that everything's gonna be fine when I swing in a hard stubble. This morning though, it was quite damp because it had just rained, so. But we've had a great time, really have. Like we said, we're going to film a bit of a roundup when we get home to show you exactly what we found. But other than that, we've had an amazing time, really have. This field has definitely got so much in it. And up there, the Roman road. There's got to be something here, Roman. There's bag seals, the coins, there's got to be something here. Oh, the stylus as well. Yeah. Right, catch you at the roundup. All right, so here are the results. And quick pointer, although nothing needs to be said. Deus 2 Manticore. We're forgetting that. Deus 2, Manticore. What do you guys think? Who wins? Let's go through it. Deus 2 for starters. Let's go with the best first. This here is actually a bucket lister for me. So let's say bonus points. It's actually a Queen and King. King William and Queen Mary. I think it's this one here. Now the reason why I know is because if you can just see his William's necktie or whatever he's wearing, it's pretty much the same as that one. Both are pretty much the same size. Somewhat the same size, but that might be because it's been in the ground for so long. Also, his bust looks massive, doesn't it? Looks like there's two people there. So I'm gonna say that's a William and Mary, which is really cool. Bit of buckle, tons of buttons, and then you've got this one here, which I think it's going to be a sixpence. It's going to be a sixpence. It's gonna be a nickel, copper and nickel. I think is what it is, and just a bit of tat. I think that is. Onto the Manticore, buckle, huge D buckle, another D buckle. However, I think this one's going to be an older one because it's got a very old sort of greenish patina on it. Two bag seals. This one's got I think it says Gober claws on it. This one's got a DV bag seal, which is really cool. Fork or spoon handle, tons of buttons, and then you're onto this, which we found really, really deep down. Yes, it's massive, however, it was really far down. For the Manticore, that's really impressive. Rang up really high too, and I think this is going to be some kind of horse brass. Really cool. I would have loved it to have some detail on the top though, like I found before. Onto the coins. Got this one here. It's a pretty blank one. All you can see is a detail around the edge actually, which is quite unusual. So I'm thinking an early George III on that one. You've got a George V, 1930. You see, when I was actually recording this, I thought this said 1980, and I was like, "Oh, what's going on there?" But yeah, 1930, George V penny, and then another find which is always welcomed is this piece of crotal bell. Got a really black patina on there, but lovely little find. Shows there's lots of history on this land. And there we are. You can clearly see the winner today, or over the 2 days. It's been great to get out on the land. Definitely more on there. And look, I think the Manticore, in stubble is just amazing. I've been trying to use it as much as possible in different terrains. So I've used it at the beach, stubble, plough. I've yet to use it a lot on pasture. But I'm guessing the results will be the same. It's a really, really good machine. It could be even one of the best I've used. I just felt like with the Deus 2, signals weren't popping out. The Manticore, however, the signals were just booming everywhere. And I can't try and show you. I'll try and show you through the things I found, but the Manticore just felt to me like it just connected. It just sought out all the finds and just sort of pulled all the finds and the signals towards you. And it just shows with the finds that we found. But like I said, I love the Deus 2. I really love the Manticore. And I can't wait to get back out again. Stay tuned because next week I actually am going to RCM, and the week after that I'm going to Detectable. So if I see your faces there, make sure you say hello. I'm gonna bring some stickers with me and stuff like that. And we could always go for a beer, or you could get a beer. I can get a J2O or something like that. But yeah, so here are my finds. I've had an amazing day. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.